Hey everyone, it's Randy here from the Chamber. I'm joined by Sajni Shah. Sajni is here from Mississauga, Ontario as part of our Workcation program. And you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me, Randy. So my name is Sajni and I'm from Mississauga, Ontario. I work for a biotech company that's based in Kitchener, Ontario, and as you all know, I am currently working remotely, which is why I'm part of this program.
Very good, very good. So let's just dive right in. How did you discover the Workation program?
Yeah, well, it's a really interesting story. It was during COVID time. We were mid-pandemic. Ontario has just been perpetually in lockdown, and so I was really itching to find opportunities to explore locally, or I guess within Canada, when it was safe to do so. So last year I had the chance to spend some time out west, and so this year I thought that going out east would be a really great way to, get out and travel while also staying COVID safe. And so I discovered the program. I'm not even sure how I ended up on the website, but I saw the program before the applications were even open. So I instantly got on the email list to wait for when applications would open up, and I was checking every week because I was so excited to apply. And then it finally opened up. I applied, and I was able to get in, and that's how I got here.
Awesome, that's great. Well, I'd like to dig in a little bit about what your first impressions of the region have been, and maybe more specifically if there was a certain aspect of the region or the city that kind of made you decide to take the plunge and really commit to the program and come here and try it.
Yeah, that's a great question. I've been to New Brunswick a couple years back. It was about 2 years ago, off season, in October, and we were doing a road trip, and we didn't have the chance to stay in St. John, but we did a little drive-by tour, explored a little bit of uptown, and the first impression that I had of St. John was that it was a very charming city. I was instantly, I fell in love with it, and I was very instantly charmed by it. And I knew at that point that I wanted to come back and I wanted to spend some more time here. And so I think that was part of the reason I was so excited to join the program. But then overall, Uptown is a very historically significant place, port city, it's by the ocean, and so overall it just brings a really great vibe. I absolutely love spending time by the water, and so the whole feel that it brings, and the sense of historic significance and community charm is definitely something that inspired me to join, and the impression that I had of St. John.
That's awesome. That's great. I mean, as someone who was born and raised here in St. John, it really makes me happy to hear that the city and the region and the people were able to make such a good first impression that you wanted to come back. So that's really great news. And finally, what are you most excited to try first during your stay?
Well, first and foremost, I'm very excited to spend time in Uptown and in the region itself, and go for runs by the water and walk around Uptown and explore a lot of those shops and restaurants in the area. But mostly I'm very excited to have St. John be kind of the home base for exploring more of New Brunswick. Being able to drive the Fundy Coastal Drive and being able to go on hikes and explore waterfalls and go to so many of the great beaches in this area. I think that's the most exciting part of St. John and how close it is to everything.
Awesome. Well, that's great to hear, and we'll be sure to be checking in with you in the future to see if you've been able to try those things. So thank you for taking the time to join me here, Sajni. I don't want to take too much more of your time. I'm sure you have lots of work to get back to, so thank you.
Thank you. Sounds good.